What's up, big time gang? Brand new Aragon. We're gonna size this one today and then do a little show and tell. If you're interested, stay tuned. All right, so welcome back, big time gang. Another Tummy Big Time video, and this one is something different for the channel. A Regenaron made by Aragon. This is a full lume dial. Beautiful piece. NH36 SEIKO movement. So it looks like the 7750, where it's got the day of the week and the date side by side. I've always wanted a movement like this. Now I own one. So before I get way into this, I wanted to say a big shout out to Wing and Christina. Christina was very helpful through the purchase of this watch. And I appreciate the awesome customer service and the quick responses. And just, I've heard great things, but I've never really been into Aragons. And as of recent, I think I might be making the switch. And I can honestly say my first experience was great. So if you're considering getting into Aragon, not only are the watches great, but the customer service is bar none top notch. So anyway, I'm gonna unwrap this for you guys, and then we'll get into sizing it. So first things first, let's open her up. This has got the mummy wrap on it, which, you know, I enjoy taking off on camera because it's kind of like, you know, that you get to experience a new watch with me. So I've never owned a Regenaron, and I believe this is a newer model to the Aragon collection. So I can say I like the looks of it. Now 50 millimeters to me is, you know, on the smaller side, but I've been wearing a lot of 52 millimeters lately, and so I'm kind of not so shocked when I put a 50 millimeter on the wrist anymore, where before it was like, you know, 50 millimeter looked like it was a 38 millimeter before. So I've got myself back into the acceptance of a 50 millimeter watch. There you can see that rotor. It's all screw down crown. Well, it's only a crown, but yeah, it's screw down. Full lume dial. And the dial is all white with blue accents. A little hint of red. All stainless steel case and bracelet. Now, I have not tried this one on, so I don't know how many links I'm going to take out. Take off the Grand Octane off the wrist. Slap this bad boy on. So we're looking at maybe 2 links, maybe 3. So we'll start with 2. We'll go there with 2, and then we'll work our way. If we need to take another one out, we'll do it. So this seems to be a cotter pin type bracelet with the arrows. So I always do the 6 o'clock first. So we'll do the 6 o'clock first. Nice thick chunky bracelet too. I already have my little bag set up so that when the links are done, I can put them in there and know what links they belong to. A year down the road, when I'm looking for the links and I can't figure out which is which, I label them all so it's easy. I must be hitting the plastic. That happens far too often. There we go. Okay, so pull the pins out. Remove the one link. Put the pin back in. And it's that simple. Now I'm not going to really hammer it in all the way right now because I want to make sure that my adjustments are correct before I seal the deal and push everything back in. See, there again, I'm hitting the plastic. I need to figure out how to design like a 3D printed one of these that look at the damage I've done to this thing. That doesn't have so much plastic in the middle there so that you don't hit every time you're trying to remove a link. If somebody has a 3D printer and you can make one of these little bracelet holders, hit me up. I'd be interested in buying one that's a little more cut out on the bottom there where it's not going to fall apart on me, but at the same time I'm not always hitting plastic when I'm trying to remove a link. It's not a big deal, but it's annoying to me. So that's golden. 2 links and I'm good. It does have a micro adjustment if you need to adjust it. It's a little loose on me, but that's the way I like it. Perfect. So 2 links is all it took. So let me know what you guys think about this watch. I think it's an awesome watch. Now let's put it next to what I was wearing. Not too much smaller, but definitely smaller. I just noticed the bracelet is way off. Look at that. Let's see where the clasp lines up at, because I think I might put one back in. Yeah. So I'm gonna put one back in on the 6 o'clock and then take it out of the 12 o'clock side. For whatever reason, the 6 o'clock side, the band is way shorter. I try to take them out evenly, but it's not gonna work on this piece. So I didn't pay attention to that before I started, which I should have, because most bracelets are, you know, symmetrical to where, you know, one side is always going to be the same size as the other one when they're brand new. This bracelet was not. Okay, wrong link. Okay. So this will save yourself a little bit of time if you do that. You know, check the bracelet and make sure that everything's symmetrical before you even begin to size, because now I'm doing double the work. Not really sure why the pin won't go in. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to knock out another one out of this side. Pesky plastic again, I swear, man. Okay, another link out. Okay, before I tighten everything up, I want to see if it's a little more symmetrical now. Yeah, it's closer to the middle of my wrist now. I actually feel like almost taking one out and putting it on this side. It's still off, but think the video's long enough. Stay tuned for some pictures, and then I'll do a review on this and a few others. Have a great day, and as always, God bless. If you're shopping for a watch, make sure to check out Georgia Mountain Watches. Link will be in the description.